Becoming successful in your 20s and changing your life in 3 months. For the past 8 years of my life, I've been the most career focused, career minded person that you could possibly ever think of. I was literally 16 years old and always knew that I wanted to be a successful human being, and I always wanted to set myself up for a life where I can thrive financially, mentally, and physically. Because I was always that intentional and always that intense, I honestly struggled with finding a good balance between living life and enjoying myself, and then also making sure that my future self is set up for success. That being said, right now I currently have an amazing partner. I have a new 2025 car. I have an apartment. I am working full time at a law firm, and I bring in an income that makes me very, very comfortable and allows for me to live a life that I've always wanted to lead. That does not mean that I'm actually settled and I actually think that like everything's honky-dory, but really in reality I always want more, and I think that it's perfectly fine in life to want more. Defining success in your 20s, I feel like is kind of complex. To me, someone in their 20s should be kind of on their way to making their career. I do not think that you should be at the peak of your career. I do not think that like you need to be someone who has 10 million cars, that bought a house and all that other stuff. I don't think that's what success in your 20s actually means. I think success in your 20s is having a firm understanding of finances and being able to actually manage your time and money well. I'm still finding success in my 20s because guess what? I did just get a new car. I'm learning the ins and outs of budgeting for an apartment, for a car, for my student loans and paying that back. I'm literally figuring it all out, but at the same time, I can actually see the reward to my hard work right now. One thing that has been the most rewarding is the fact that I can actually see how numbers work now. I got a new car because my old car was just so old to the point where I couldn't even take care of it really anymore. I was not knowledgeable enough on the car, and I knew that I could not do the physical labor to fix the car. So I got a new car for the sake of convenience, and also because I was actually moving further away from my job, so I needed to make sure that I had a reliable mode of transportation. I started to really obsess over watching financing videos to kind of understand what it meant to get a car loan and also what it meant to be paying back your student loans and things like that. I set up so many different savings accounts. I have a saving account for my rent, for my car, for my emergency savings, and a high yield. I also have a Roth IRA and a 401k as well. I have all those accounts set up so that now I can focus on just the making the money portion of things. Another big thing that I've been focusing on is kind of aligning myself with the goals that I actually have in